Hey, I wanted to jump on real quick and share something that the Lord revealed to me this morning. And before I start, this is not always the case, okay? Because there are some people who are disabled or in some kind of situation where they genuinely need a person to help them. All right, but I'm talking about captors, CAPTORS, those that intentionally or unintentionally capture your soul, capture your will, capture your time. All right, because the Lord revealed to me that people who dabble, DABBLE, in the occult, they will intentionally many times capture you from a false compassion that they project on you to help them. Okay, many people in the occult are dabbling in the dark arts, are dabbling with this or that is opposing the Lord. They will capture you by pulling you into their craft, okay, their witchcraft. So they're going to intimidate you, manipulate you, or try to capture your will some kind of way. Okay, they would either be suffering from infirmities that will capture you and pull you into a false compassion to where you have to feel like you have to help them. You have to help them. You can't set a standard with them. You know, they can just do and say anything they want to do and say, and you're going to fall under that spell of just saying, okay, but they're not feeling good, or they're this or they're that. And it keeps you in a perpetual cycle of, number one, that false compassion, meaning number one, you really don't even want to have compassion for them. Your deep gut is telling you they tripping, okay? Your deep gut is telling you that they're tripping, but because of other people, saying, oh, but she's this, or, but, you want to save face and just look like the good Samaritan, when some people are intentionally capturing you to be in this spell, okay? To be in this, under their influence of the witchcraft, okay? Because many people in the occult are walking under judgment, okay? They're walking under judgments of God, and whenever they pull you in to that cycle, then you are becoming like a puppet in their hand. You're becoming a puppet, and the reason, the number one way, the number one way that you would know this is that your conscience or your gut would be telling you something totally different. All right, whenever these people are pulling on you, you'll be doing it a lot of times, but you're just like, your gut is just like totally opposing it. You have to listen to your own gut. You have to listen to your own conscience a lot of times, because your conscience is not going to lie to you unless your conscience has been seared, and at that point you're just going to be numb. You're going to be numb. You're just going to be pulled, okay? But whenever you get these people who are like intentionally, and I say at the beginning of this video, I said unintentionally, is because some people are blind witches. They don't really consider themselves as witches. So you have to be able to identify the witch. You have to be the one to identify if someone is operating in witchcraft, if someone is operating to seduce you, if someone is intimidating you, if someone is bullying you, if someone is manipulating you. You have to be the one to identify that and set that standard. All right, the scriptures in Revelation says that, like the Jezebel spirit, those who will get into bed with her, meaning like become co-conspirators, with her. Those who will allow her to take over their will, okay? And it also speaks of whenever Jehu, when he encountered a Jezebel spirit, she had eunuchs She had those men who were like castrated, who didn't have a feeling, okay? They was just like a zombie. They was just like a robot. So what the witchcraft spirit is going to do is it's going to try and castrate you. And many times when it tries, it castrates a person because of that false compassion, because that person don't want to hurt the person's feelings, or because that person feels like it's their humanity to help this person no matter what. No matter what. Even a newborn baby, well, whenever this baby reaches like toddler and all of that, whenever it's starting to try to walk, the parent is going to step back a little bit to give this kid, to give this child the opportunity to fall a little bit, to stumble, but it's building its endurance, it's building its strength by doing it by itself, okay? But this person who has this witchcraft, or this deeply in this occult or in this Jezebel, a lot of times they talk a lot of spirituality. So that's what kind of like keeps you in that confusion. They talk about Jesus, they talk about the Lord, they talk about they heard or they saw, and yeah, they are hearing and they're seeing stuff, okay? But in the spiritual realm, there's a legal entry and there is an illegal entry, okay? The legal entry is going in through Jesus, through the door. That's the legal entry. The illegal entry is going in through the occult, going in through crystals, going in through divination, going in through just dark arts, okay? Dark arts. And a lot of these practitioners of these dark arts are have already been initiated into the marine kingdom. And you can study up on the marine kingdom if you don't already know about it, but I'm going to keep talking as if you know about it, okay? The marine kingdom is a kingdom where these people can like project into your dreams, and a lot of times you will see them, okay? You will see them a lot of times, but you'll just be like, wow, that was a crazy dream. But if you see yourself like swimming, or you see yourself being like taken under the water, or you see yourself like interacting with under the water activity, then you need deliverance yourself, okay? It's not to say that you are a witch, but it is to say that somewhere in your bloodline, the door has been opened. And a lot of times you will know because of incubus and succubus. Incubus and succubus are demons that will come to you and they will have sex with you in your dreams. They will be having sex with you in your dreams, and a lot of times they will masquerade as somebody who you know. But you will wake up knowing that you were in a sexual interaction, okay? So be mindful and be not deceived, because in these last days, the occult and the spiritual climate is getting very, very, very thick. It's always been thick, but now it's getting very, very, very thick, because the forces of darkness, they are like fighting even harder and even stronger against the kingdom of light. All right, so you get these witches covens that have your pictures, have DNA, and it is such thing as cauldron pots, where they are like putting spells and chanting and everything over your destiny, over your life. Okay, and they are projecting witchcraft spells. They are projecting, doom and gloom upon your life. So for you who know the Lord, and for you who are called by the name of the Lord, it's time to get educated so that you would know the spiritual battle. All right, because I think the thing with a lot of the people who are called by the name of the Lord, they're walking in the physical and nothing is happening. You get some turbulence here and there, but you're not seeing. In the physical, you don't see the people that's hurting you. In the physical, you don't hear the people that's chanting against you. In the physical, you don't hear it. But in the spiritual, it's taking place. All right? It's taking place in the spirit realm, and it will manifest in the natural if you don't oppose it. All right, so be careful. My main thing today is to tell you to be careful on these people who are like like coming to you as beggarly, or coming to you as woe is me, or coming to you always with itching ears trying to get your information, or coming to you, always wanting you to eat from them. You have to be careful. You have to know those that labor among you, because you have real live dark kingdom agents out there who are trying to ravage your soul. All right, so be warned, okay? Be warned and research. Stop being spooky. Stop saying, oh my goodness, I don't want to deal with the dark kingdom. I don't want to deal with demons. But you're already dealing with them. All right, whether they have you like locked down to where you can't remember stuff, or whether they have you like paralyzed in one way or the other. And I don't mean just always physically paralyzed. You are dealing with something. All right, so it's time to like get off of the high horse. It's time to get off of your high horses. Those of you who think ain't nothing never gonna happen to you, or you so spiritual to where the demons ain't even gonna touch you. All right, because now I'm not saying those who are like on their post and they just like intercepting. They're intercepting the things of the enemy. Then those are like true warriors. They've already like been through certain planes. They've already been through certain seasons where they know this stuff is real. All right, so they are aware. They're not hyper vigilant on saying everything is a demon, but they are aware. Whenever they feel something in that turbulence or perceive something in that turbulence, they go at it. They go after it and they conquer it. They pull it down. They pull down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and they take every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. That's why you get those warriors who can say, bring it on, bring it on. They are ready. They are ready versus the ones who just say, that ain't gonna happen to me. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen, because it's a lot of y'all out there that don't think it's gonna happen. And whenever you come across people who truly need deliverance, you don't think it's happening to them either. Excuse me, you don't think it's happening to them either. So you don't fight for them. You don't know how to war for them. You don't know how to go in and bring them out, because you don't even believe it. You don't even believe it. And at the end of the day, if you don't even believe that you are a soldier in the army of the Lord, and what the soldiers do, they fight and they contend. The scripture says to contend for the faith. The scripture says that our God is a Lord strong and mighty in battle. It is he that teaches our hands to war and our fingers to fight. So if you don't even believe that you are in a battle, then you need to probably observe and examine where you are, okay? Where you truly are, because you could be behind enemy lines already and you need somebody to pull you out, okay? So don't be deceived, y'all. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Thank you.